Welcome back to Joe Stunner Boxing. Lyndon Arthur scored a 6-round TKO over Walter Gabriel Sequeira, and to be honest, he didn't look very good. Not to me. He's kind of saw the best and the worst of Lyndon, to be honest. He was coming off that defeat, that 4-round bad defeat to Anthony Yarde. They fought twice. He squeaked by Yarde in 2020, split decision win. In 2021, he just got wiped out, and this was his first fight since then. His first fight since December 21. So yeah, it's quite a bit of inactivity. It did show a lot of rust on him, and he seemed to be, I don't know whether he was trying to look for one punch too much or whether he just didn't seem motivated. It was weird. But during the ring instructions, I mean, the size difference was frightening between Sequeira and Arthur. Arthur looked like he'd boiled himself down from cruiserweight, and Sequeira looked like a middleweight. Sequeira he looked to me like he was, I don't even know how many inches shorter, like 5 inches shorter. I mean, Arthur's 6'2", so Sequeira looked like he might be, 5'8" or something like that. But Sequeira in the first round, what you thought was Arthur's going to bang the jab in and then let everything hang off the jab. And in the first round, there wasn't much going on. I gave it to Arthur. But in the second round, Sequeira started to let his hands go. Sequeira came in with a 25 wins, 17 KOs and 9 defeats. And 17 of his wins were from KOs, and 5 of his 9 defeats were from KOs, or TKOs. So clearly he was one of those kill or be killed fighters, and it really showed. It's from Argentina, so they breed them tough over there. And he came out in the second round. He was swinging these huge, overhand hooks, and obviously he's punching up, but he was connecting with Arthur. And I gave the second round to Sequeira, clearly. In the third round, the first half of it, I'm not joking, Sequeira was lighting up Lyndon Arthur. He was just wading in. Arthur wasn't jabbing. He wasn't doing anything. At one point, he got hit flush. I think it was one of those swooping left hands, and he just smiled. But that's not the point. You shouldn't be getting hit by this guy. And then halfway through the third round, I thought, well, this is clearly Sequeira's round. Maybe 2 minutes in, and then suddenly Arthur lands a big right uppercut and floors Sequeira, and floors him quite heavily. Sequeira knows where he is, but he does floor him quite heavily. Sequeira gets up. Within a minute, he's on the floor. Within not a minute, less than a minute, probably 20 seconds, he's on the floor again. And then the round ends, but Arthur lands a punch while Sequeira was on the floor, and has a point taken off. So what would be a 10-7 round becomes a 9-7 round. In the fourth round, I think there was another knockdown. Was it the fourth? I think it was. Again, it was the uppercut, but at the same time, Sequeira wasn't quitting. I mean, some of his body language wasn't good. He was, indicating to the ref. I think the knockdown in the fourth round, Sequeira was saying, hang on a minute, that was behind the head, and he was really peeved about it and getting very frustrated. And you thought, this isn't going to go on for much longer, but he was still firing punches back and still connecting. And Arthur was given a roasting by his trainer, Pat Barrett, the old light welterweight from the late 80s, early 90s. I watched him fight live. Terrific fighter, very, very exciting. Pat Barrett with a big punch. British champion and EBU champ. Now a very good trainer. And he was trying to light a fire under Lyndon, saying, "Come on, man, you got to do more. Where's the jab? And you're making this fight difficult when it should be easy." Fifth round, Sequeira was hanging tough, hanging in there, but I thought Arthur won that round. And then in the sixth, he finished it. He was kind of continually softening Sequeira, but it was frustrating because you were thinking, fire more punches, man. Bang the jab more. Whack him to the body, mate. Just sometimes when Sequeira would come in close, he'd wrestle with Arthur, and it was like, what are you thinking to Arthur? You're thinking about why is he even close to you? The moment he stepped forward, you should be banging him with that battering ram jab. And it, like I say, you didn't. Was it ring rust? Maybe. Was it just he couldn't get motivated for a lower level guy? I mean, Sequeira's fought He also thought Anthony Yarden got stopped in 4 rounds, and he's got some. He's got an okay record. He is an entertaining, tough guy, but really, if Arthur's got pretensions of being world class, he should be getting rid of this guy with it relative ease in about 3 or 4 rounds. And in the 6th round, it was eventually stopped with Sequeira on his feet. Again, I think it was a right uppercut. And the ref just stepped in because Sequeira kind of staggered backwards, and it was an accumulative thing. The ref said, come on, enough's enough. You're not going to win this. You're getting beaten up. So he protected the fighter, which is okay. That's fair enough. But I expected more from Arthur. I expected some sort of statement. Maybe we'll get it in the next fight. They spoke to Arthur afterwards, and Pat Barrett, and Kelly Sowland, this was on Channel 5, by the way. Sowland promotes Arthur, who's now a Wasserman fighter. But Sowland said, we need him out regularly. We need him. There was too much rust, on display. Okay, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on this one. But yes, get him out early. Start, when I say get within the next couple of months, get him a fight, even if it's only another 8 rounder. Keep him busy, keep him in the gym, keep his motivation high. Get him those rust cheddars, get him the rounds under the belt, and then maybe, go for, I don't know, the EBU title maybe, or the British title again, or but keep him busy. Too much of a stop-start career can kill the motivation, can kill the inspiration. So keep it going. But yeah, not impressed, but at the same time, Arthur's got some ability. He just needs to enhance it and get focused and stay busy. But what did you think? Did you see this fight? Like I said, it was on Channel 5, part of a Wasserman card on Channel 5, which wasn't too bad a card. Let me know what you think. Leave your comments below. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. You know the drill. Keep punching. We'll speak again soon. Bye for now.